my co-host at the moment, RAYTEAM. Right, so we're going to get into it. This tier list is going to be easiest Tekken God. We're not going by any factual numbers. I've tried to fact check things online just to see what, you know, the actual number is in terms of Tekken Gods. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video with that a bit later on down the line. But for now, we are going to rank each character you see here 1 to 10 in terms of how easy we think it is with all of the characters, you know, with all of the characters' utilities to get them to Tekken God. Is everyone happy with that? In terms of a description. Good. I'm not even waiting for anyone to respond. So we're gonna start off with Kunimitsu. Okay, I'm giving Kunimitsu a 10, meaning that she is very easy to take up to Tekken God or Tekken God Omega. Take your pick. Take your pick. For the purpose of this, we'll say Tekken God. A 10. I think a 10. A 10. Reason being, once again, she has all of this BS stuff that literally is unforeseen if you are not skilled at the game. If you do not know the matchup, it's very, very easy. There are millions of Kuni Tekken Gods or Tekken God Omega, I'm sure. Tekken God, maybe we can just fact check this. Maybe we can fact check it. Yo, the first question I said Tekken God Kunimitsu, right? I typed that into Google. It said people also ask, is Kunimitsu a male? Okay, we haven't had. Okay, so Tracy said Kuni is a 10. I think so too. So the general consensus of Kunimitsu is that she is a carry character to Tekken God. Okay, very, very easy. If you want to get to Tekken God quickly, pick her. All right. Second character up, Ganru. Now, Ganru, I think it's statistically proven that Ganru is the fastest. He has the highest win rate. He has the highest win rate. Did you know that? Dang. Ganru has the highest win rate out of all characters in here. I think that's crazy. That is crazy. Really? We actually know a Ganru. We know a Ganru. There's an actual chart here as well. So I can give you a win rate matchup as I can give you a win rate percentage for each person as well, because we have the technology here. Should be able to play in 5 minutes if you start. But yeah, definitely. Make it 10 minutes. Make it 10 minutes. Yeah, Ganru wins because no one knows the matchup. Literally. So the last Ganru win rate, I'm not too sure when this was uploaded, but it's 53%. 53%. Moving on to Safina. We love you, John. We'll be playing John in about 10 minutes as well, okay? We're just going to finish this tier list. We're going to go through the tier list quite quickly, okay? Safina, 10 out of 10, once again. What do you guys think in terms of 1 to 10? Safina's a 10. Hardly anyone knows the matchup, and even if you do know the matchup, she's quite safe on a lot of things she does. She's basically the perfect character in terms of gimmicks and fundamentals. She's literally the same as this. No one knows the matchup. I think so too, Shadow. A 10, 10, 10, 10, 10's all around. 10's all around. 10's all around. Do you know what? I feel like the whole top row is a 10, but we'll go through them anyway. And her movement is godly, like. Her movement is godly. Literally. Hey, Strife, what's up? What's up? We're doing a tier list, Strife. For how easy is a character to get to Tekken God, rating them out of 1 to 10, okay? So moving on, has the most broken back, like literally. Let's talk about it. Has the most broken backdash in the game, and her lows and stances are crazy. Exactly. Her stances allows mids to go. This is what I'm saying. She gives we're talking about Safina, by the way, guys. She's giving very Xiao Yu vibes with the movement. So expect to see a lot of Tekken Gods online with this character. If you want to go for a Tekken, if you want an easy Tekken God, I would say pick this character, surely. Julia. I think Julia gets a... I think Julia's godlike, don't get me wrong, but she's not as like... She's gimmicky, but she's not as gimmicky as these D3. I think 9. I think 9. If I saw a Tekken God Julia, I'll think nothing of it. I'll say, when did you get that? Yesterday. I'm joking, I wouldn't say that. That's some hater stuff. But, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a 9. Give it a 9. She's got a lot of, an 8. Okay, Strife's giving it an 8. Strife's giving it an 8. 8.5? Should we argue 8.5? I think 8.5 then. We'll give Julia an 8.5. There's a lot of stuff. She's the queen of mid-game. She's a queen of neutral. You're not getting past her, basically. When as soon as the announcer, I've said this in another video, but as soon as the announcer says fight, hey yeah, literally in your chin, left cheek, right cheek, literally, hey yeah, wall splat, roll over, cartwheel, backflip. Yeah, it's long. Tekken God easy. This guy, should we just skip? Skip, diddy, skip, diddy, skip. Yeah. These two can't compare. This one is queen of, you know, just Tekken God. Easy, and I don't know. She's not as easy, but she still has, you know, she's queen of neutral. Moving on to Marduk, I don't really want to talk about Marduk, like, to be honest. Marduk is like an 11 out of 10. For those of you who don't know who this person is, I would assume that the most Tekken Gods Prime or Tekken God Omega or even Tekken Gods in general are this literally. Really? Yeah, with just tackles you can get away with murder with this character because no one really knows the matchup. Thank you so much Shadow for sharing that. Thank you so much Strife for sharing that as well. Honestly, yes, let's skip. We all know what that is. Anna, I feel like Anna's like, I think Anna's kind of low. I think she's like maybe a 6 or 7. Anna can carry you to like Fujin. Anything after Fujin, you're going to actually have to play with this character, in my personal opinion. Because people know the matchup now. When she was first DLC, Anna Effie Williams, you know, I'm so dead. When she was DLC and no one really knew what she was doing, that's when she was a threat. Everyone knows what Anna's doing. She's got 1 hell sweep. No, she doesn't. She's got 2. She's got 2 hell sweeps. People can see them coming now. No, yeah, I think she's like a 7 or 6 to be honest. We're gonna go along with 7. Anna, yeah. Literally. Moving on from Anna, but give Anna a 7. Once again, guys, this is a list for how easy is it to get to Tekken God with these characters, okay? Geese Howard. Geese gets a 10. Geese gets a 10. He's a 2D character. Do we need to explain anything else? You know, Projectile City. I think you need to know one solid combo with, I think you just learn Geese's TOD and then you've won basically everything. Eliza's exactly the same. All these 3 characters, very easy Tekken Gods, very easy. A lot of people don't know the matchup, so you're going to be carrying them there all day long. Plus they're 2D, the mechanics, they've got an extra bar for all this extra unga bunga stuff. Yeah, no, he's technical. But at the same time, we're talking about people who no, agreed. By the way, I'm not saying any of these characters' executions are like not high or anything like that. But remember, the tier list is how easy it is to get the character to Tekken God, okay? Not the player. We're not talking about the player's execution. We're talking about if the player can just use the character how it is and use everything about it, yeah? So the characters as opposed to the players. Because if we was going to say, you know, if a bad person was using these people, then all of a sudden we come from Tekken God and we get to like, you know, maybe we're raging. Because if people are using the same thing with Kuni, then people are going to start, you know, sidestepping and stuff. So we're talking about the character in its entirety, how easy it is to get them to Tekken God. If someone is using Geese the way he's supposed to be used, of course, it's an easy Tekken God. You guys are saying 7, so we'll say 7, fair enough. This girl, oh my god, the amount of stuff you can do with this girl. No one knows the matchup. It's a 10, as far as I'm concerned. What do you guys think of Eliza? We'll skip we'll skip past quite a lot of these guys because it's just obvious. Noctis is the same thing as her. She's a bit more technical than him, obviously, but yeah, it's an easy. And sorry, I'm reading the comments. Truzy's making me laugh. Right, Noctis gets a 10. We all know why Noctis gets a 10. Yeah, I think we should just skip the DLCs. I think they're quite... All of them are 10s, apart from Armor King. Armor King's the only one we have respect for. Armor King's quite hard. He's the most honest out of all DLCs. Most honest. And yeah, we'll say he gets a 5. Okay, everyone's saying 4. Yeah, but a character's only bad when people know the matchup, Shadow. So I get what you mean. But we're going to skip past all DLC. You know, this guy. You okay there, buddy? What does he say? Something like that. Wait! She's a vampire, but... This guy, delete him from the game, my god. Leroy Smith. Come on, sugar. 10, 10, 5, 10. Everyone else is 10. Fukaram 10. She's a 10 too. No one knows what she's doing. She's got all these silly parries as well. 10. So basically top row DLC minus her and him. She gets a bit lower, but everyone else is kind of on the same level. Taking it like a champ. That's it. That's it. That's it. Leroy's a 10. Fukaram's a 10. Lydia's a 10. I forgot the line, but that is the line. Master Raven, I think, is very hard to take to Tekken God. Very hard. I think she gets like a... You think she's not that hard to take to Tekken God? Okay, fair enough. So Strife's giving her an 8.5. I would give her like a 7.5. But then again, yeah, I feel like we're going to go with 7.5. That's between the 8.5 and the 7. So we'll go with 7.5. No one knows the matchup. No one knows the matchup ever. So that's Master Raven. That's Master Raven. So about a 7. You're gonna have a hard time. A bit of a rough time getting her to Tekken God Prime. This character here, Nina Williams. I don't think it's easy. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, it's easy, it's easy." I don't think it's easy at all. I think that at first she's cheesy, but no one knows the matchup. But when you have the crit, yeah, literally, she's kind of like Yoshi in terms of Master Raven. Sorry, we're talking about Master Raven quickly. She's kind of like Yoshi. Nina Williams, I would give like someone said 5.5. I would say like 6. Because we gave her a 7, and she's a lot more easy to take to Tekken God, as far as I'm concerned. I would say a 6. I would say a 6. People can argue can all day. Can opener all day long. It's not happening past Fujin. Trust me. Yoshimitsu. I think this is hard. I think a 2. I think a 6 for Nina is fair enough. Yoshimitsu is a 2. If there's any Yoshimitsu Tekken Gods out there, oh my god, we're with you. Let's put one fist in the air. Let's put everyone at home. One fist in the air for Yoshi, okay? One fist in the air for all the Yoshi Tekken Gods. We're with you. Hard as hell to take to Tekken God. Dragunov is a 4. Yeah, he's too honest. He's too honest. Dragunov is a 4. Enough said. Everyone knows what Dragunov is. You know, the kind of gameplay with Dragunov. He's very, very honest. It's so hard to get stuff with him, literally. Harang is a... Who said Harang's a 4.5? Get out, Strife, get out. See, you was doing so well. You were doing so well, and then you said 4.5. To get Harang to Tekken God, I think literally he's a 9, maybe a 9.5. I think it's so easy. You get carried by everyone not knowing what you're doing. And even if people do know some form of strings, you can change them. You can change them when you want to. You can change them just like the remote. Look, there we go. Here's your remote. Boop. Changing the string. Boop. Changing the string. Boop. Changing the string. You got me figured out. Power crush. Boop. What? You're ducking? Launch. Boop. Okay, I said 9.5. Everyone else is saying 6 and 5 and stuff like that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Your rate, sorry, just to be clear, yeah, I have to wrap this up really, really quickly, but just to be clear, you're rating Harang, getting Harang to Tekken God the same as getting Nina to Tekken God. Is that what you lot are saying? Just so we're on the same page. Just so we're on the same page. You're saying it's harder to get Harang to Tekken God than Anna. Is that what you're saying? Just so we're clear. Moving on. Law. Law gets a... I think Law gets like a 6. Law gets a 6. Once you know what he's got, it's going to get quite hard. Past, you know, past like... past Yaksa. You can't just start doing this spammy stuff with him. You're going to actually gonna have to learn the character. Law is 5'2", the same as Harang for me. Law is way up. Law's like a, I think like a, Law's like a 7 or 8. Okay, fair enough. So we got Law as a 6. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Shaheen, should we even talk about him or should we skip? Should we skip? Shaheen, I think, is like a 3. Yeah, true. True. With the DSS, it's true. That is true. Let's skip Shaheen. We're giving Shaheen a 4. We're skipping him as a 10 for obvious reasons. Kazuya. We're halfway there, guys. Kazuya. Kazuya gets a 6 or 7. A 3? People always act like Kazuya don't have anything. He has stuff. People try to say he's like, oh my god, he's such a bad character. No, he's not. I don't understand why everyone's just on this kind of wave of Kazuya being bad. He's not bad. He has stuff. He gets a 6. Sorry, he doesn't have electric, okay? He is not on the same level as him. Damn, everyone... Okay, so once again, this is a collective vote, and you lot have said 3 or 4 for Kazuya for reasons I don't know, but we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. Hahachi. A 4? You think? What? Before the buffs or after the buffs? Because after the buffs, this guy gets a 7. You can spam axe kick. You can spam axe kick all the way to the top. No one knows how to do that. Okay, cool. So everyone gave Kazuya a 4. Kazuya gets a solid 4. That's what everyone gave him. People are giving Hachi a 5. I'm confused. You can spam the axe kick. Fair enough. But he has stuff and he's been buffed to hell, like, literally. Okay, moving on. So we're giving Hachi a 5. Kazumi, what are we giving her? Okay, 7.5. She does have stuff, doesn't she? I have to keep moving on. Fair enough. So she has stuff. Kazumi's a 3. Okay, there's a huge gap between 3 and 7.5. We're going to have to move on. We're going to round it up to 5. Oh, it was mad delayed. Oh, no. Okay, Lucky Chloe, 10. You have to actually be good with the game. Okay, fair enough. So you got to know fundamentals with this person. That's why we're giving her a 5. Oh, okay, fair enough. I didn't even know that. Alright, fair enough. Lucky Chloe gets a 10. It's 100, you know. Lily is an 8, it's true. Oh, okay, Shadow, I didn't even know that about her. Okay, cool. So, Kazumi gets a 5. Lucky Chloe, 10. I'm skipping her. I don't want to hear about this girl. Lily, once again, we know that we have Lily Mains in here. You know, shout out to my Lily Mains. You know, I love you, but she gets like an 8, maybe even a 9. Just off of, you know, hop skipping around and stuff, and her having the best sidestep in the game. Lars, I don't know. I don't really see Lars Tekken Gods. To be honest, I don't see Lily Tekken Gods either. Probably because they're on customer you know, they're normally on customization for the character, picking outfits and stuff. But Lars gets a 5 or 6. Okay, Lars gets a 5, solid 5. Xiaoyu gets 100 out of 10. 100 out of 10. Jack gets a... I don't know. What does Jack get? We've got 5 more minutes left on the clock, guys. Jack gets like a 6. Lars is hard to win with, and I can say Fujin Lars. Okay, cool. So we've got a Lars main in here, Shadow, and Shadow says that Lars is quite hard to win with. There's a lot of drawbacks with. Why is Xiaoyu a 9? She's a 10. No one knows what she's doing. She can go under mids. Jack's a 5. Lee? I think Lee's like a 6. Lee will go in the same box as these lot. Her and him. Lee's a 6. Skip. Feng's a hard 10 now. He's a hard 10. You think Lee's a 4? Alright, so Lee's a 4. Feng is a 10. I don't know where we're going with the 9. He is a 10. You can't mash with him. Okay, fair enough. Feng is a 10. Even when you're going back, he can auto block for you. Leo is a... I think Leo is a very a hard carry character. Hard carrier. Here we go now. Hard carrier. Leo is a 10. Alyssa is a 8. I would expect to see a lot of Alyssa Tekken Gods. A lot of them. She's a 10. Okay, cool. So Alyssa's a 10 then. Alyssa's a 10. Yeah, hard carry. That's what I said. Hard carrier. Hard carrier. Leo. It's not even a secret. Who is it a secret to, Shadow? That's the question I'm asking. Who is the secret to? Show me who. Tell me who is the secret to. 10. 1. Now this character is controversial. I don't even have time to stay and discuss this character. But a lot of people will be like, oh, it's easy. It's not easy. He has nothing. I would say he gets a 6, if anything. A 6, if anything, I would say, for Claudio. But, you know. Yeah, 5 or 6, I'm saying. 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Same again here. I think he's a 7. A 7. Jin. You don't see Gigas players, but when you do, they're good at... Yeah, literally, that part, Shadow, that part. I just didn't have time to discuss it. Because we've literally got to play like a set in like 2 seconds. John, are you still here? I'm literally going to be 2 seconds, okay? If while Ryzen 2 was a mid, then he could be way higher. It's true. That is true. Jin's a 2. What? Can't Jin parry everything in the game? I would say Jin's a 5. Jin's a 5 or 6. This one here is a 10. Most Tekken Gods people are definitely have this character in the arsenal. Definitely. Jin's 5.5. Okay, cool. Fair enough. 10. 6. I feel like this character will be hard. The thing is, apparently it's hard to do. Oh yeah, because Strife is a Jin main. So we believe him. 5.5, 10, 6. You think Josie's a 9? I don't know. I feel like after you know that the low kick's coming, she becomes useless. Oh my god, this character here, 100 out of 10. Sorry for all the pool mains, but 100 out of 10. This character, I can pick up this character and become Tekken God. Like really. Really. This character, wow. That's what I'm saying. Steve. I'll give Steve a 6. It's true about the pressure. King, I think King's like a 9. I think he's so cheesy. Probably one of the cheesiest characters in the game. Honestly. Fair enough. About Paul. Fair enough. So, Steve's a 2. You think Steve's a 2? I think he's like a 6. Okay, we're giving Steve like a 4 then. King's a 4. Not a 9? A 6? We're giving King... Okay, we'll give King a 6. We'll give King a 6. We'll give King a 6. That's fine. Fair enough. Brian. Brian gets low. Brian should get like a 5. You can't hatchet kick your way to Tekken God with this character. I think this character is probably a 5 or 4, to be honest. I've got a lot of friends who use this character and they all struggle online. They all struggle. He's a 4. He's a 4. Bob is 100 out of 10. You know, 100 out of 10. I can't even stand to look at this character because you can smell him through the screen. It smells like grease. Grease and farts. That's what I'm smelling. He gets a 10. And Miguel, final character, Miguel gets a... why Bob 9? Strife loves to give people 9, like, why not 10? This character's a solid 10. Apparently, Bob is like a Mishima. Apparently, he's like, he runs off the same fundamentals as a Mishima because he can punish with 1-1-2. Miguel gets a 7. Okay, 7's quite high. Alright, fair enough. And that is how easy it is to get to Tekken God with each character. There's the tier list. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We are going to face... Ooh. John, are you in the chat? Right, now we're going to move on to sets. I forgot his dumb lows. I told you, Bob is a 10. Yeah, Bob can wave dash and he can punish with 1-1-2. So I can't remember who said it, but someone important said that he's like a Mishima, but he's not a Mishima. Jonah, what's up? What's up? No. Sorry, not Jonah. John. I was supposed to do sets with John, and I don't know if John's here.